5 years ago, Center on Halsted opened its doors to the public. Since that time, we have grown to become the most comprehensive community center in the Midwest, dedicated to building and strengthening the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. We have grown into a model of success for community centers across the nation.
For me, my sense of pride is I walk through those doors, and it isn't the building, it isn't the structure, it's the people that bring the heart to that building.
More than 1,000 people walk through our doors every day. They come to the center for programs like volleyball, yoga, theater performances, and art shows. They come to the center for services like job training, HIV testing, group therapy, and victim advocacy.
The center convenes people. It brings diverse people together, diverse organizations together, and as a result, there's a collective impact of making Chicago a more vital city.
They come to the center for our award-winning youth program, our senior program, our transgender and bisexual programs, and LGBT family events. But most of all, they come to the Center on Halsted for community, to meet and connect with members of Chicago's lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community, to grow and develop, to be more together.
The Center on Halsted is really a gathering point for our community. Their goal to build and strengthen the LGBT community plays a vital role in us moving forward together as a community.
So tonight we come together to honor our history by honoring individuals and organizations who have embraced our mission, a mission that supports and honors and respects the LGBT community because we all are human first.
There is no one more passionate than Amina when it comes to giving back and to being positive and highly energizing in her opinions, her work, and everything that she brings to the table for the community for which she's passionate about, which includes the LGBT community.
To be recognized in this community by colleagues and friends with whom I've had the great privilege of working, seeing what an extraordinary center the Center on Halsted has become, I was just sort of overwhelmed.
Greg Cameron goes back to the very beginning of the opening of the center, always connecting the center with other community members, with other organizations, making sure that the center was more than social service, but it was a beacon of hope through community and cultural programming.
I knew that if I was going to accept this, there was going to be a great deal of responsibility around it, and that I was accepting it, but that I was accepting it on behalf of those people that have made me who I am.
I think that Laura Ricketts and the Chicago Cub Charities deserve the award because of all the amazing work that they do and they continue to do in terms of helping the community at large.
I think Chicago Cubs Charities is being recognized with the Human First Spirit Award because we are a champion of our community and we make that a very important part of our work.
Dick and Susie Kephart are probably the most philanthropic, energetic, caring people as a couple that I have ever really had the pleasure of meeting.
We're very honored to receive the Human First Award. We have obviously been very interested in the Center on Halsted, and we're very grateful for both receiving this and obviously being involved and knowing the people who are there.
The Chicago Community Trust was one of our very first funders to support our anti-violence project with a grant in the early 70s. Horizons Community Services is the organization we were at the time. The Trust was one of the first to be a leader in the work of LGBT.
The Chicago Community Trust is very honored to receive the Human First Community Spirit Award. I take this as validation and recognition of our long-standing commitment to diversity and inclusion.
CRAF has been a longtime supporter of Center on Halsted by supporting our homeless youth programming, by supporting our Silver Fork culinary program, ensuring that nutritional meals are served to our young people, every single day.
We're pleased that our efforts inside the organization have given our employees the energy, passion, and strength to extend that effort to the communities that they live in and work in and care deeply about.
The center is going to continue and only get stronger as a beacon of hope, a voice for continued change, a safe place for personal fulfillment, and a creator of possibilities. It also represents the opportunity for us to ask ourselves, what could the next 5 years look like? Because I have to tell you, not one of us dreamed that we would be doing the things we're doing today, 5 years ago, or have in front of us the opportunities that lie ahead of us. Tonight, we celebrate these community leaders and our community at large. We not only celebrate our first 5 years, we look to the future. As we take the next step, we continue to build and strengthen the LGBT community. Together, we will grow and develop. Together, we will be more. To our first 5 years, and to many more years ahead.